Alright, hi guys. Here's a vlog, I guess my second vlog video that I'm going to be doing. The first one was me telling my story, basically telling my story about being a sexual assault survivor, about my abusive household and all that. If you want to go check that out, it's on my channel, just called My Story. It does not have a video, so it's not my beautiful face. But I got a new webcam because I really didn't like the other webcam because it was just like really blurry and it was very difficult to put on the computer. So I'm not used to this. This is gonna be weird, and I keep looking at the camera, and it keeps not looking like I'm looking at the camera, but I am. So if I seem like I'm not looking at you, I apologize. I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get that illusion that I'm looking at you guys. But so for this video, I was gonna talk about my sexuality, but I'm kind of having kind of a low day, so I thought maybe we should do something else that's a little bit more fun. I'm going to do the 36, I call it the 36 question challenge. It's not really called that. But basically what it is that let me actually read it from the website. It's called the 36 questions that lead to love. Basically, this psychiatrist came up with these 36 questions that you can ask your partner on a date, and apparently you guys will fall in love by the end of it. And you're supposed to do other things like look in each other's eyes for a long period of time and all that. But I'm not going to do that with you guys because I don't know. I'm looking at you now and I don't know. So question number, I think we're just going to do the first set. I don't think we're going to do all of them because 36 questions is a lot and I don't want this to be like an hour-long video. So let me just do the first few, and I won't answer all of them if I can't, because some of them are like, what do you see in your partner that's similar to you? And obviously, I can't really answer that question because I don't know. Like you tell me, I don't know, viewers. So first question: if given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? I would invite Anita Sarkeesian or Carolyn. I think it's Petite. Actually, I can look that up right now, but I think I can't say her last name to save my life. Yeah, it's Carolyn Petite or whatever, but she also works for Fitness Frequency. I would love to have them for dinner because they're my heroes and I really look up and admire Anita Sarkeesian. I know a lot of people don't like Anita Sarkeesian, but she improved me as a writer in big ways. She made me rethink about the way I wrote a lot of my scenes. She made me rethink about my female characters, and because of that, I admire her greatly. I just admire her and all the work that she does. And I find it a shame that people hate her to the extent that they do, because I feel like people can actually learn from someone like Anita Sarkeesian or Carolyn, who does reviews, and she's in charge of the Twitch stream that Fitness Frequency does. So either one of those people would be great dinner guests for me. Question number 2, I think I know what it is already. Would you like to be famous? In what way? No, not really. I don't have a whole lot of interest in being famous. Honestly, the only reason why I would ever want to be famous is just so that I could pay the bills every week. I just don't care to be really well known. I used to care a lot about this, but it made me miserable because I was always really obsessed with like how many followers I had, how many notes I had. Like I was always obsessed with this and it made me miserable. So I had to just kind of stop the whole thing. I had to kind of get off social media. I had to really take myself away from all of that kind of madness because it really just kind of got to me, like honestly. So I don't really want to be famous unless it helps pay the bills, but outside of that, I don't know if is something that I would be into, I would be interested in. Before making a telephone call, do you rehearse what you're going to say? Why? Depends on what it is. If it's if it's just like a doctor's appointment or something like that, I don't really. But if it's like an interview, like a phone interview or something, then I do. I hate phone calls. I don't make phone calls very often. For some reason, they make me very anxious. The reasoning behind it, I don't know. But I just have a lot of anxiety with it, and so I prefer not to do phone calls. I will text you or email you or meet you in person, but something about phone calls I just don't like. But no, I don't really rehearse them every time. It's just like if it's really important, I might sit there and think about what I'm going to say, but other than that, I don't really rehearse them. 4. What constitutes a perfect day for you? Um, uh, Honestly, like, I just kind of like days where I just kind of sit. I do some of my video game. I get some of my video game done. I listen to music, play some video games, and kind of chill. I guess that's my perfect day. It's just relaxing and not doing much and just listening to music. I kind of like days like that. So I guess that's my answer. I don't know if they're perfect days, but, you know, they're good days. They're good days to have. When did you last sing to yourself or to someone else? I've never sang to anyone unless it's a joke. I sing to someone in the car maybe. I don't remember the last time specifically. I sing a lot when I'm home alone and Michelle's out. I'll sing whatever song, but I can't think of like a specific time. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 38-year-old for the last 60 years of your life. Wait, what? If you're able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or the body of a 30-year-old, which one would I choose? I guess I would say the body. I don't really want to have the mind of a 30-year-old. I don't know what makes the difference between the mind of a 90-year-old and a 30-year-old, except for experience, and I don't think that's a bad thing. So I guess I would want the mind. I don't, and having the body of a 30-year-old doesn't seem that bad. Do you have a secret hunch on how you will die? I don't know. I feel like cancer. All of my relatives have died of cancer at a very old age. Like 60 or 70 or 80. So I have a feeling I'm going to just die of whatever they died of, I guess. I don't have a specific hunch of like how I'm going to die. I don't really think about that often. Name 3 things you... Yeah, see, I can't answer that because I don't know. Like, you tell me, what do you have in common? I don't know, internet. I don't know what you have. I don't know who you are. You specifically are a viewer. So I can't answer that. For what in my life do I feel most grateful? I guess my sister. I'm blessed to have her. Without her, I would be dead, probably. I'm grateful for my talent, I guess. If you consider that, I don't know, like, I guess my talent, but I worked for that. So it's not like it was like magically given to me. Like I practice every day and that's how I got to where I am. So I guess I'm grateful that I don't live at home. Because I don't know what I would do in that situation. If you could change anything about the way you were raised. Oh, everything! I hated the way I was raised. I was raised very, very poorly. My parents are both very sick and abusive people. They raised us very poorly. They barely raised us, in fact. I would change everything about the way I was raised. And I would never raise my children the way my parents raised me. Ever. Okay, take 4 minutes to tell your partner your life story. You can just watch my story for the viewers out there. Just my story is... It's not 4 minutes, but... that's my life. So go watch that, Jim. And learn about my awesome life that's totally not horrible. I'm being sarcastic. If you wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? I don't know. Any ability. I feel like I'm pausing for a really long time because I'm thinking very hard about this. This is going to sound really morbid, but if I had the power to be single and to be happy to be single for the rest of my life, that's what I would choose. And I know that seems really backwards because if we're answering questions about love right now, but honestly, I I've dated, like, I'll probably talk about this more in depth in my asexuality video, but I've dated, like, one person. I didn't even date them. It was, like, one date, and I hated the date. It was horrible. And I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to date again. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to date again after I had that date, because I was like, that was just the worst. And I have crushes on people every once in a while. Uh, but the truth is I personally don't like having crushes on people because the chances of them liking me back are very, very, very slim because I like them so rarely, and I just am not attracted to people. It's not something that I could just go like, all right, I like someone now. Like, a lot of people work like that. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I just met someone at work, or I just, I went to a dating site and I just found someone. I don't know how people do that. Like, that doesn't work for me. I never like anybody, ever. I just don't like people, and I hate it, and I really hate it because, like, if I do like someone, then, like, they're not gonna like me back. The chances are very slim, and it sucks, and it's very painful, and I don't like going through it. And it just makes me really sad. So if I could just be happy with being single, and just that's just my life, and I'm like just this cool old lady when I'm older, I would like to have that life. I mean, I would also like to not be single. I would love if I like someone and they like me back. That'd be fucking awesome. I'd be really into that. But I just don't think that that's ever gonna happen. I don't know. That's me being pessimistic, but I don't know. Like I don't know. It's a hard. It seems really sad and pessimistic, but it's just the way that I am, sadly, and I don't know. People always tell me, "Oh, you're gonna meet that one person one day," and the thing is, I just don't think they're ever gonna like me back because I just it's because of just chances. Like, if you only like one person every 4 years, then, like, what are the chances that that person on that fourth year is gonna like you back and be single and all that other stuff? So it's like, yeah, just how life is. So if I could have an ability, I would love to just be, like, completely okay with being single for the rest of my life. Maybe that's me being avoidant, so I don't have to actually deal with it. But so that's set 1 of the 36 questions. I have no idea how long this has been. It's been 13 minutes. I think that's a good time to stop. Right? But videos are typically 20 minutes, but I feel like the live action ones have to be shorter. The live action. Sorry, I think too much on a video game design. Like, I have too much of a video game design mindset. So I guess I'll stop it here. I'm not going to do set 2 or anything like that, because, again, I feel like that would take too long. So my next video will probably be about asexuality, living with the asexuality, what it's like, and so forth. So, I mean, I guess I'll see you guys next time on another one of these things. I think I'm going to call them TeaTime. So another episode of TeaTime. Because you don't get it. It's like I'm like Granny Joe. I'm like an old lady. So like tea. I don't know. But anyway, next episode of TeaTime or whatever the fuck you want to call this. Hello guys, if you like this video, please consider checking out my game Vacant. It's free right now off of itch.io and early access. I would really love to hear you guys' feedback and comments and all that jazz. The link will be in the description if you want to see more.